This is a system that took several years of effort by Michael and Andrew, and involved making a lot of advances in artificial intelligence and drama management, in the mapping of typed input to particular discourse acts, being able to do procedural animation, being able to mix in different behaviors so that when Trip goes to make a drink, but also wants to point at something, he's able to switch between those two different behaviors. And it comes from an idea of Aristotelian drama that Brenda Laurel articulated, and it was prevalent in the early Oz project at CMU. And it's really sort of the culmination of that project many years after it officially ended. It's probably the only example of an interactive drama. This is definitely a piece that, as David says, is the sole exemplar, and it's an attempt to create a situation sort of like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. You have this couple you're visiting, but in fact they've been having a lot of problems, and they start more or less breaking up as you're over there and trying to drag you into this and make you take a position and side with one of them or the other.
And they're very insistent about involving you.
Yes. Yes.
It's basically the worst dinner party ever.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a good reaction. And this is something. I mean, my take on it is certainly things break down. Maybe not right there. Maybe that was a perfectly plausible response to what Aden typed. But it's possible to run into problems interacting, to encounter difficulties. But when things go well, it's a pretty incredible experience to be able to interact with the system and go for, maybe not go for a ride, maybe partly get to drive, but have this type of a dramatic experience. So there's a lot of ideas that are being worked through that are artificial intelligence ideas, but there's also a lot of effort to figure out how to point a game-like experience at some of the issues that concern us, not just violence, treasure hunting, and things like this, but
game AI is usually limited to can it shoot you in the head in an efficient manner, and this is sort of expanded, but it's still game AI.
Doesn't have a good cover strategy.
Right, but it's actually it is a game in a lot of ways. It is a playable medium, which I think is really, it doesn't just sort of completely abandon that and go to we're going to do something else. It is a game in its own particular way.
I encourage you to try it out. You can also, it's a very large program, but you can download it. You can torrent it. It's available for free, and it runs on Mac and PC. It's been very widely received by the public. A lot of people have enjoyed it and played it. And I think there was a nice article about it in the Atlantic Monthly. It's really provoked some good discussion about where gaming might go, as it's also provided a way to make advances in computing.